The EP Psycho Intentions was recorded in our tin shack that we rehearsed in. We needed to get something recorded, we needed some music down, because no one takes you seriously if they can't hear you. You know, you can tell everyone how good you are, but if they don't listen to you, then they just don't care. So what we did was, it was a really horrible process, because I'm not very patient, and I had to record the drums with click tracks that I did. And I was using the cheapest, crappiest mics that we had, because we haven't got any decent mics. But it turned out not too bad. I was using triggers as well, because they were better than the mics. Then I had to record Matt. He had to record his bass lines over the top of the drums, and like I said, I'm impatient. So there's me saying, no, it's like this, and then if he gets it wrong, I get angry, and it's just not the ideal situation. So then once that had been done, I then had to mix the drums and the bass together and then send it off to John, where John could then record his guitars, Ed's guitars. Ed could go and record his guitars, then the vocals on top. So it was like I'm emailing the files over to John. He'd record his guitars, then he would say, nah, I can't hear the toms, you're going to have to remix it. So then I'd remix the drums, then I'd have to send it all over to him again, and then he would record his guitars again, and hopefully they would sound good. Anyway, we got it after a few emails here and there. We got it right, and it sounds rough and ready, because it is rough and ready. That's the way we did it. And the artwork, Matt Dixon we needed something decent, but not as, because World Detonation artwork was done before Psycho Intentions artwork, but we thought that the World Detonation artwork was too good for a 4-track EP, Rough and Ready EP. So we asked him to do something a little less detailed. Anyway, it came back, it's perfect. So that's the little story behind recording Psycho Intentions. World Detonation was different. We knew we had to step it up. You know, the EP sounded awesome anyway, but we couldn't go backwards, and we couldn't stay the same. If you're not advancing, then you're retreating or you're dead. So, you know, we had to advance, and you know, luckily John was he was building his studio at the time, but the drums had to be recorded in a shed in his garden, but it was a shed that was better than our shed. So there's your little step up. But he's done an awesome job on that, even though it's recorded in a shed. But by the time everybody else needed to record, he had his studio up and running. So it just made the process much better and the sound much better. So yeah, awesome. Ideal drum kit I'd have. That again is a tough one. It has to be Pearl, because everything else I just can't get on with. But I mean, my kit at the moment is built out of all sorts of kits, because bits have just fallen off it. You know, I bought a kit, and I've had to modify everything on it. But it always comes back to Pearl. Pearl are the solid kits. And that's probably my ideal kit. I don't know what type, I don't care really, so long as it isn't going to fall apart on stage. But it's got to have 2 kicks, and with 2 rack toms and a floor tom. Anything else I get confused, apart from cymbals. But yeah, so just a kit that is going to withstand what I'm doing to it. That's my ideal drum kit, and at the moment I've managed to fix my kit so that it's withstanding everything. Favourite Rain and Fury track? It's a tough one, that, but I think Disconnect. Purely because it's like just full on, and I don't know. It's an old song, and like playing live. It's my favourite one to play live. So whenever I listen to it, it just gives me that feeling of just going full out, play fast. Try not to play too fast, but you know that's why it's just an immense song, and it just in your face, brilliant. My favourite band is Slayer. You know they've got everything. You know they've got that punky attitude, but pure aggression. And the reason I play fast is because of that band, and the reason I hit every ride note and every hi-hat note when I'm playing fast is because of Paul Bustoff and Dave Lombardo. Do you know what? That's the single funniest moment in Reign of Fury. I don't know. That's really hard. Probably having arguments with John in the van when we're on tour, when he gets drunk and he just annoys me. But it's only funny. It's only funny afterwards. That is. The Tiger Skin drum kit gets a lot of attention. It purely came from one day I was watching a Motley Crue video. I think it was, what's that thing? It's like 10 years, a decade of decadence or something. Motley Crue, and it was like Tommy Lee has a new kit every tour, and I was like, oh, that'd be great. You know, I'd love to have that. You know, just getting sent drum kits and brand new kit every tour. And then I was like, hang on, I can't afford that, so I know, I'll cover them. So then I started changing I started covering my kits and then changing them every tour. So it started with, I think, what did it start with? I think it started with leopard skin, then it was camo, like British camouflage, then it was cheetah skin, and then I went to tiger skin, and then tiger skin was like, I just love tiger skin. Like, you know, it's sort of my trademark now. Everybody seems to, they look at the tiger kit, and nobody in metal has a tiger skin drum kit. You know, it looks a bit glam, but I love it. You know, and that's where it came from. I wanted to have a different kit, something that grabs the attention of people. So what I need now, Sabian or Zildjian, whoever gets to me first, is tiger skin cymbals, please.